This video from 8th March Mahashivratri 2024 looks normal. Sadguru is seen dancing here like he does on every Mahashivratri every year. But what's really strange here is that in this case, the situation is very serious. Between Sadguru's skull and brain, there is blood that has accumulated. This is usually a very emergency situation. A normal person, even much younger than Sadguru, won't be able to dance like this with bleeding in their brain. Okay, now people will say that we don't know whether Sadguru had brain bleeding on 8th March because it was found on 15th March 2024 after the diagnosis that there is indeed bleeding in Sadguru's brain, which is causing the pain that Sadguru was suffering for weeks. But even after the diagnosis, Sadguru did not undergo surgery immediately. This is very, very rare, as even for a young person to have bleeding in the brain is a very serious matter and a matter of emergency. Person in this condition cannot act normally. They would be hallucinating and won't be able to use their hands or legs normally. However, Sadguru attended the India Today event where he spoke eloquently and effectively on various topics including CAA. This is nothing short of a miracle. In fact, the doctors who performed the surgery have shown their utter surprise and amazement at the way Sadguru is recovering so fast after the surgery. Usually, a recovery from a surgery like this takes weeks, if not months. Dr. Suri spoke about his amazement when he said,
"He has actually done extremely well, much beyond our expectation. And we were joking with him that, we have done what we could, but you are healing yourself, So we are actually seeing, the kind of improvement we are seeing is beyond our expectation. He is now extremely well. He is now back to his normal self. All his brain, body, and vital parameters are normal, and he's making a steady progress.
On 27th March, when Sadguru got discharged, he looked very weak and he was walking with a stick. Now recently he was seen in a video where he dropped the stick and was walking almost normally. Even though he looks weak, but the speed of his recovery seems magical. What's even more interesting is there are many Isha meditators who are not surprised at this, as they know they have seen great transformation in their own lives with the Isha yogic practices that Sadguru has taught them. This shows that Sadguru is the proof and a living testament to the potential of these yogic practices. Sadguru has shown that he's totally beyond his body and mind, a true yogi. We are fortunate to have a living master like Sadguru from whom we can learn and apply the tools of self-mastery for our well-being and transformation.
By the time I fall dead, if I can share maybe 1 or 2% of what I have known, I think I'm very fortunate. I'm still looking, I've not given up on it. There can always be 1 or 2 individuals who will come up. We have been working on them, preparing them, so that somebody can exist here without any sense of frames, without any sense of what will be lost. There are many people around me, they're not saying it verbally, in every action that they do, they show that they're willing to die for me. I keep reminding them in 1,000 ways, dying for me is not the answer. That you are willing to allow this life to happen in full flow, this is where the answer is. Because only if you're a full-fledged life can I share what's happening within me. I'm working on people, lots of them, and I'm also scanning the world, because there could be anybody somewhere, because that will be a blessing, not to me, but to the world.
One more interesting thing, during Mahashivratri 2024, Sadguru was seen with a turban that had a red color on its top. Did you notice that? It looked strange. And does that have anything to do with the pain Sadguru had? Please share in comments if you know about it. Namaskaram.